50 years equals 1 hour. Does that even make sense? And how come? Hello and welcome back to Divine Spur. That is, if you are a returning subscriber, you are definitely amazing. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for being here. This is Divine Spur and we're here to keep you amazed. We're here to keep you inspired. We're here to keep you entertained. We're here to enlighten you, and we're also here to spur you up. Thank you so much. And guys, thank you so much for the exam wishes. I really do appreciate. Thank you for your patience. I really missed you all, and we are back again. Whoa, we are up to 300 now. Thank you so much for subscribing. Please keep it coming. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend until we get there. Let's get into the video. Today we're going to be talking about how 50 years can be equals 1 hour. I know that's so impossible in our minds, we are asking ourselves, but how is this possible? How can a whole 50 years be just 1 hour? I know, but it's fine. Now, I'm going to start by telling us or explaining to us how times and seasons are different in different parts of the world. You can be in Africa and the time and season is totally different from people in Asia. You can be in America and the times and seasons are totally different from people in Europe, and so forth. So the world is big and we have different times, different seasons. You can be in your PM, that's your in the afternoon, and other people are in the morning times. You can be sleeping and some people are working. So this is to show you how the world has different times, seasons, just as it has different locations and places. Also, you can be in your winter where you are, and some people are in their summer. You can be in your dry season where you are, and some people are in the rainy season. You can be, everything is totally different. As we are different and as our races are different, that is how times, seasons, are different in different parts of the world. Also, I'm going to be taking us straight up into our relationship with people. This can be our relationship with our friends, our relationship with our loved ones, our relationship with our parents, our relationship with our siblings, or our relationship with maybe our childhood friends, that is people we grew up with together. Now, we can spend 20 years, 30 years, 40, 50, or even a decade with these people. Time is good for memory's sake, beautiful, but what matters is the impact you create in these people, or the impact they create in you too. An adage says, not how far but how well. Now, don't get me wrong, time is very, very important in the sense it gives memory, documentations and all that, beautiful. But let's not focus on the time we spent with these people. Let's not focus on the years that we have spent with these people, and focus on the impact. I can meet someone just for a day and create an impact that will be a life, lasting memory that this person will keep on remembering, and things will keep on working well with this person. But I can stay with you for 20 years and nothing to show for it. I can stay with you for 30 years and nothing to show for it. We're just there. We just see ourselves always. There's no encounter. There's no impact. There's nothing. We are just there. There's an adage also that says familiarity breeds contempt. So when I'm familiar with you, I see you as nothing is new. I see you as it's normal to see you, and nothing that there is nothing to show for it. Take for instance, I go to the university and I want to study medicine, and I stay there for like 7-8 years, and I come out without a certificate. I come out without a result. How is that going to be? That's not going to be cool, because what everyone expects from me is the amount of years I spent very important, but it doesn't matter if I don't come out with a result or a certificate to show for it. So here, what matters is the result you came out with from the school. That will be a proof to show that you actually passed through school. And many years can go, and you show someone your result, the person will be like, okay, yes, you went through medical school. But when you come out without the results, and anybody you meet, you're telling the person, I went through medical school, I went through medical school. That will sound crazy. Even if you go to search for a job, they will ask for a proof that is your result, that you passed through school. You can't just say it verbally. So what I'm trying to say is the impact we create in people's life and the impact people create in our life matters a lot. Time is good, don't get me wrong, but time does not actually matter a lot when impact needs to show forth itself. So we need to work a lot on our relationship with people. It doesn't matter the person, work anybody you have accepted to be with, anybody you've accepted to be in a relationship with. As I said earlier, it can be a relationship with your friend, your parents, your people you just met, anybody at all. Make sure that an impact is seen. Make sure that a result is shown either from your side or from the side of these other people. So that is what matters a lot. I can meet someone just for a day, and I create an impact in this person's life that will take this person for the rest of his or her years. And I can be with someone like for 20 years and nothing to show for it, because we see each other every day. It becomes like everything is normal, while we need to I don't know if you get what I'm saying, like to get a proof that okay, we have been friends for a very long time. Again, I would like to take us straight up to our relationship with God, which is the most important. Now, most of us, we are born in religious homes. Most of us grew up in religious places or houses. Most of us, we are groomed by our parents and our religious leaders. All these things are beautiful, and we spent years in our religious life. All these things are very nice. But what matters a lot is your encounter with God. What matters a lot is your relationship, an intimate relationship with God. What matters a lot is what actually you have gotten from God and what you have delivered or given to God. I know someone is asking me, can we give God anything? Yeah, the earth is His and the fullness thereof, and everything that is in the earth, everything is His. But God still wants something from you. Trust me, He really needs something from you. And what's that? Your heart and your service. So what have you done for Him, and what have you gotten out from Him? This is what matters a lot. I can be 50 years on earth and I'll just be a day old in the sight of God. It's very possible. And I can be just 5 years old and I will be a 50-year-old girl or a woman in the sight of God. It's very possible. All that matters is an encounter and an impact. Something happened one day. A man was praying fervently to God, and he was asking Him, oh Lord, I've been serving you for 12 years. I've been serving you, I've been praying, I've been fasting, and I've been asking you to do this simple thing for me, and you've done nothing. God, why? He was complaining, he was angry, he was pouring out his heart to God, and God spoke to him. Do you know what God said? God said, my son, you've just served me for 12 hours. 12 hours. So why are you saying you served me for 12 years? That's not true. So the man was so surprised and he had to start all over again. So why would God even tell this man that has served him for 12 good years, that has prayed, fasted for 12 good years, that my son, you've served me for just 12 hours? This is what I'm trying to say. It all depends on encounter. It all depends on impact. It all depends on your service. It all depends on your heart. When you have a relationship with God, it has to be intimate. You have to give what you have to Him, and you have to definitely get something from Him. Don't just serve Him and without getting something from God. It's very important. You can just start serving God for a day and you've gotten what someone has served Him for 50 years has not gotten. This is the fact. So what matters a lot is your heart and impact, the result, the proof to show that, okay, I've been in a relationship with God. And don't forget that the Bible said in 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 8 that 1,000 years in our eyes is just like a day in the sight of God. So what can you think about this? When we use our mentality to go to God, when we use our human wisdom and knowledge to serve God, it's going to affect us big time, because the wisdom of God is higher than our wisdom times 100, if I'm to put it that way. As the heavens are higher than the earth, that is how the wisdom of God is higher than your wisdom. So don't come to God with your wisdom, don't come to God with your mentality. Come to God with a broken heart. Come to God with a heart full of, I want to know you, I long for you, I want to get more of you, and I want to be in a relationship with you. That's what matters. And with this, you see yourself doing what you are supposed to do, giving your all, giving your best, and you're definitely going to receive from God, because He's looking at your heart and the way you have come to Him. So what I'm trying to say is 50 years can just be an hour in the sight of God. Trust me, because what matters is the impact and the results to show. So guys, in essence, what matters in life is the impact you leave in people's life, the footprint you leave in people's life, and the footprint people leave in your life. That's what matters a lot. The time is beautiful, but the time actually is not a result. The time is not, a proof that you have been in a relationship with anyone or with God. It doesn't matter. Remember when I started, I said times and seasons are different in different parts of the world. So you can never use time to quantify, what you have done or how you have been in a relationship with someone. So what matters a lot is the result, which is the proof. So also remember that even as humans, what we desire to see is not in the process, that is, it's not the time. But what we desire to see is the success, that is the result. So thank you so very much for watching. I hope you found this video very interesting. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not, and come on, why don't you give this video a like? Click on that like button and click on the notification bell when you subscribe, so that you can be able to get my videos when it's gonna come. And don't forget to comment. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll be coming next week with an exciting video, so please don't miss out. Thank you so very much, and till we see you again, bye.